sold out McAfee Coliseum in Oakland, California. Tonight, as we wrap up the NFL kickoff weekend, two of the NFL's brightest stars, LaDainian Tomlinson of the Chargers and Randy Moss of the Oakland Raiders. And they are all set and looking to shine in the bright lights of ESPN's Monday Night Football. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Oakland. I'm Brad Nessler. These two teams get together for the 94th time, and they're both looking for better things than a year ago. The Chargers, after winning the AFC West with 12 wins 2 seasons back, fell to 9-7, didn't make the postseason. For the Raiders, they obviously didn't make the postseason last year, as they were 4-12, and since Super Bowl 37, they have only 13 total wins. No playoffs. Out goes another coach in Norv Turner. As we bring in my partners, Ron Jaworski and Dick Vermeil. And, Coach, you know these two coaches, both these guys, as well as anybody. Art Shell, second tour of duty with the Raiders. What's he bring to him?
Well, I think of talking with Art, he's going back to all the principles and philosophies that helped him be an 8-time All-Pro offensive tackle, and then end up playing on 2 Super Bowl teams, and then turn around and coach 3 playoff teams as the head coach, topped off by being elected to the Hall of Fame. He brings great credibility. He's talking toughness, play the game smart, working them hard, pads on, and they're bitching a little.
Well, we'll see if they take that discipline and if they bitch tonight a little bit. Philip Rivers makes his first start at quarterback for the Chargers in his 3rd year. You remember your first start, Jaws?
I remember it precisely. It was my 3rd year as well, and I only threw the ball 13 times in that game. I believe you will see Marty Schottenheimer manage Philip Rivers the same way. He will rely on number 21, LaDainian Tomlinson, in the backfield. LaDainian will have to wear the hat in this matchup. And again, at this McAfee Coliseum, LaDainian has averaged 142 yards per game in 5 visits. He will come up big in this one. I believe you'll see maybe 40 touches from LT tonight.
He says that he loves playing the Raiders as much as Marty Schottenheimer likes coaching against the Raiders. Going to be an interesting ball game tonight because the Chargers have won 5 straight over Oakland, and the Raiders are looking to snap that. Let's go down to the 4th member of our team, Bonnie Bernstein.
Well, Brad, Philip Rivers has been fascinated with football since he was about 4 years old. He is the son of a high school coach in Alabama. He told me he would sit in on meetings, learn the lingo, listen to how quarterbacks would break the huddle. Now the kid who grew up watching Monday Night Football will launch his career on this very same stage, and whether Philip wins or not tonight, he actually already has a small victory. He said, up until now, my 4-year-old daughter, Hallie, always asked, Daddy, how come you never wear a helmet on TV? Well, Hallie, Daddy's definitely wearing one tonight.
And he'll have that chin strap wrapped pretty tight, I would think, against the Oakland Raider defense tonight. Randy Moss has been voted one of the captains for this Oakland Raider team. That in itself is an interesting situation. LaDainian Tomlinson, 5 straight years of over 1,200 yards rushing. Only Eric Dickerson to start his career has ever been that productive. Oakland won the toss. They will receive. That means Nate Kidding is set to kick off. This crowd is lit up. Some of them have been here since Friday afternoon. We're underway as we wrap up our doubleheader on Monday Night Football. Rashard Lee from about the 4. And Lee gets it out across the 20 and out to about the 22-yard line. So a brand new quarterback for the Oakland Raiders. If Drew Brees wasn't in New Orleans, this guy wouldn't be here, and Philip Rivers wouldn't be starting for the other team. Aaron Brooks comes over after 5 years of starting in New Orleans.
You know, Aaron Brooks has the big arm. That fits nicely for Randy Moss's deep style of passing game. But as I've studied Aaron Brooks through his career, he must become more consistent. Only a 56% completion percentage. In a West Coast offense, he should be around 63 to 65%.
Randy Moss and Alvis Whitted go out to the top of your screen on 1st down for the Raiders from the 22-yard line. And now it's Moss in motion. And Brooks comes up throwing. Plenty of time, steps up, fires, complete, and it's going to be very close to a 1st down. Courtney Anderson, the tight end, made the stop. Let's check out the Raiders offense, and Lamont Jordan will set it for us. Lamont?
The Raiders up front, anchored by my boy, the Undertaker, Robert Gallery. Skill positions, anchored by yours truly, Lamont Jordan, #1 Lady Terps fan, national champs. And of course, my boy, nappy head, Randy Moss.
Jordan had over 1,000 yards on the ground at 70 catches a year ago. He's the tailback in the eye. And a 2nd down and 1 for the Raiders on their opening drive. And it is Jordan, left side, first down, Oakland out to the 34-yard line. Let's check the Chargers defensively, and Sean Merriman will do the honors.
Now introducing the 11 that you love to hate, up front anchoring the team. Jamal, defensive quarterback Williams. Behind him, you have Randall, the Rev, Godfrey. And a newcomer, Marlon, the president, McCree.
Good job, Sean. First down, and of course the front seven of San Diego considered one of the best in all of football. And it's a different seven than it used to be. We'll develop that as we go. First down for the Raiders, their own 35. And it's Jordan again off that left side, and he got out to about the 39-yard line as he followed Robert Gallery. Gallery, the #1 draft choice a year ago out of Iowa, and was the right tackle. And has switched to the left side. In fact, much of that offensive front, different guys in different positions, Dick, and that's not always as easy as everybody thinks it is.
No, fundamentally, it's a different kick step altogether, and plus his tattoo's on the wrong side.
He was an Outland Trophy winner for Kirk Ferentz in Iowa, and now playing his natural left side. We'll see if he protects it and blocks as well as he has on the first 2 runs. Pick up a 3 on the last one, second down and 7. Pressure off the corner, and Jordan, nice adjustment up the middle, got to about the 40-yard line, and that's where Randall Godfrey brought him down. The Chargers defensively last year were #1 against the rush in the National Football League. And so far, Jordan's done a pretty good job on the ground. There you see 28th against the pass, and Quentin Jammer said to us, you know, we get a bad rap about being 28th against the pass. When you're #1 against the rush, somebody's going to put something in the air on it.
And they're playing catch-up football, and they're throwing the ball downfield on it. So there's more pass attempts, more yards.
3 wide receivers now for Brooks as Ronald Curry joins the group. They're all bunched to the left side on a 3rd down and 4. Brooks looking that way. In trouble. He's got good wheels, and he's got a first down. All the way out to midfield and more. Aaron Brooks, and there's the dimension Kerry Collins didn't have a year ago.
This is one dimension that he can really bring to a football team. He's in pressure. If he doesn't see Ron what's downfield, he'll find a spot to go ahead and get upfield and get that first down.
Well, Coach, you're absolutely right. Mobility is about moving around in the pocket, not necessarily running for first downs, but in that particular situation, everyone was covered downfield. Aaron Brooks did an excellent job of tucking the ball away and picking up the first down, not making a huge mistake by trying to force the football.
Into San Diego territory. Raiders looking good on their opening march at the 49 of San Diego. And now Brooks, something he didn't like the look of, and he'll call a timeout. So we'll take it with him. Just underway in Oakland. 11:16 remaining first quarter. No score. We'll see if the Raiders can change that when we come back.
Your flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly, offering snacks for sale for $5. Also available, in-flight magazines for $3. If you'd like to rent a pillow or blanket, that'll be $2. If you need to use the restroom, that fee's $4. If you need anything else, feel free to push that call button for a minimum fee of $1.
How far are they going to go? For 35 years, Southwest Airlines has offered low fares with no strings attached.
You are now free to move about the country.
Amateurs work until they get it right. Professionals work until they can't get it wrong. This is the uncompromising world of professional grade. And this is the truck that embodies it. The all-new 2007 GMC Sierra. GMC, we are professional grade.
Woo! See, kids? Isn't this better than flying? Yeah. Look, vagabonds.
Couldn't use your credit card miles, huh?
Yeah, they blacked us out.
You should switch to Capital One.
What smells like old cheese?
Oh, that's just Earl.
Oh, it's just Earl, honey.
Switch to Capital One's new no-hassle rewards. Now with no blackout dates, no earn caps, and no miles expiration.
This is our stop. You want to hit the ground rolling. Okay. Ooh.
What's in your wallet?
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The Raiders driving toward the black hole and have it in San Diego territory at the 49-yard line. The Raiders not only with a new head coach, but they go back to the future with their offensive coordinator. Tom Walsh, who was with Art Shell the last go-around. He's had out of football for a long time, Josh.
You know, and it's really difficult to catch up with the game. This game does not change every year. It changes every week, so he's had a lot of studying to do.
Brooks out first down. Going deep down the middle and in and out of the hands of Courtney Anderson, who should have had it, his tight end at the 25-yard line.
They brought both strong side linebackers, the inside guy and the Sam linebacker. Merriman on the outside created some pressure, turned the tight end loose inside, but it was a great hit, knocked the ball out.
But an excellent throw by Aaron Brooks. He hung nicely in the pocket to hit that seam. Anderson has to come up with that catch. The ball was actually out before the hit by McCree, and boy, did he give him a shot.
Here's what they've got to do better than they did last year. They had 30 drop passes. That's 30th ranked in the National Football League. You cannot keep drives going if the receivers, which you get paid to do, catch the football and they drop it.
Randall Williams now will take Anderson's spot. He was shaken up on that bone-jarring hit to the helmet. And it'll bring up second down at 10.
And Marlon McCree actually launched at Anderson. I'm surprised you didn't get a flag.
Here they come with the same linebacker, dog.
Jordan on a counter, and he's dropped in his tracks, a loss of one. And it's Terrence Keel from the safety spot. Made a great play there, and it's going to bring up the third down and long.
They expect Keel to really start maturing. He's been there a couple of years. He's the second-round draft choice, Ronnie, and he had all the tools coming out of Texas. Now he's mature enough, I think, to start reaching his potential.
What was beautiful about that play was the diagnosis. A lot of guys see it and they wait. Keel that time saw the play, read the play, attacked it, and made the play in the backfield before Jordan was able to get started.
First time the Raiders have been on a third and long on this opening drive. Third down and 11. The 8th play of their opening march. They're back in their own territory now. Brooks pressured, deep middle, and almost intercepted. Nearly picked off by Marlon McCree. So the Raiders had something going, and now they're going to have to give it up.
That's another reason the Chargers didn't intercept many passes last year, is they dropped too many. And here's an example right there.
They only had 10 a year ago. If you think that's bad, the Raiders only had 5 interceptions as a team, and he should have had that one.
You see Merriman get chopped down there?
Ooh, boy, that's what you got to do. Merriman's a big, strong guy. You go for that cut block, he's not going to get to the quarterback. You know what? That's going to slow him down a little bit on his next rush.
Shane Leckler will punt. And Eric Parker is back deep. Darren Sproles broke his leg in the preseason in the first game. He was their return man for the Chargers. Takes a big chunk out of their special teams. Parker is going to let it go. That's going to make the end zone. And the Chargers will come out to work at the 20-yard line. 50-yard punts. Phillip Rivers. Got to be some butterflies in there someplace. He'll take his first snap as a starter when we come back.
Home Appliance Mart is the place to get the right appliances to enhance your life. Our experienced sales staff will show you our kitchen display so you can find the appliances that are perfect for you. With a wide selection of respected name brands like GE, Viking, Wolf, and Gen Air, we'll show you the latest models for your next generation home. Professional grade, large capacity. We have the appliances you're looking for. So drop by Home Appliance Mart on Northwestern Highway at 14 Mile and Orchard Lake and let us show you service, selection, experience.
It's kickoff time at Marty Feldman Chevrolet. Let's meet Chevy's starting lineup. The Impala, Trailblazer, and the all-new 2007 Chevy Tahoe.
And being America's #1 brand and #1 value, we've got deals you can't pass up.
Deals like this all-new 2007 Tahoe for just $259 a month, or the 2006 Cobalt for only $99 a month.
So don't sit on the sidelines. Get the biggest deals of the season at Marty Feldman Chevrolet, voted #1 in Michigan for customer satisfaction.
Happy's Pizza, ribs, wings, and jumbo shrimp taste great. Happy delivers, Happy's open late. Eat Happy, Happy's Pizza. Be happy, it's all good. When you're hungry, real hungry for some yummy food, shout out to Happy's, 'cause it's all good. Eat Happy.
Right now, get 2 medium pizzas with 4 tops and free Pepsi, just $9.99 at a Happy's Pizza near you.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Southwest Airlines, proud sponsor of the NFL and official airline of Super Bowl 41. Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom. GMC, we are professional grade. Capital One, what's in your wallet? And eBay Express, where you'll always find it new. eBayExpress.com.
Let's see how much noise they make down in that end of the field for Phillip Rivers, who's Offense is going to set up at the 20-yard line. As Bonnie said, he's been prepared his whole life. He said, the wait seemed like forever, but I learned a lot from Drew Brees. Now it's his time. First snap, first start from the 20 for the Chargers. Tomlinson cuts out, got about 4 behind his fullback, Lorenzo Neal, who's going to set the Charger offense for us right here.
Introducing the greatest offense on earth. At center, Nick Hardwick, the real deal, in-your-face Hardwick. Now, let's talk about the skill positions. Let's talk about 21, Superman without the cape, LaDainian Tomlinson. At wide receiver, Keenan McCardell, steady as a rock, the ageless wonder.
The ageless wonder, the oldest wide receiver in the National Football League. End around coming. Eric Parker has got the first down and then some. All the way out across the 40 and out to the 42-yard line.
They brought the outside linebacker right into the reverse, but he didn't get it. They got around him anyway.
Asamoah made the stop defensively. Let's take another look.
You see 53 coming there. Thomas Howard, they get around him anyway.
Well, Thomas Howard is a rookie, and a lot of times you will see coaches early in the ball game try to take advantage of that aggressiveness. The guy's all lathered up. I mean, this whole stadium's lathered up. He over-pursued the play. They ran the reverse very effectively to his side.
Eric Parker, a pickup of 18 on the end around. And the Chargers have much better field position now at the 9:20 mark. Just outside their own 42-yard line. Antonio Gates, the motion man. LaDainian Tomlinson, left side out to the 44, got about 2 yards. Warren Sapp, the big guy, number 99, set the defense, Warren.
Starting up front for the D-line, the NFL sack leader, Mr. Derek Texas Lee Burgess. The linebackers, hey, fast Thomas Howard, young 5'3". And on the back end in the secondary, we got Nnamdi. I cannot pronounce your name. Asamoah, awesome something. Yeah.
Try Asamoah, Warren. That's close enough. Oh, boy.
We've worked on that all week.
We have. Second down and 7. Rivers, first throw, swing, and got it to LaDainian Tomlinson perfectly on the fly, and first down, San Diego. Be honest with you, that's a tough throw, Jaws, and I thought he overthrew him.
Brad, I got to tell you, that is tremendous composure. He's got to throw it over the top of an on-rushing defender. You'll say it here. He gets a nice touch over Derek Burgess. It looked like it was overthrown, but boy, that's great composure. A lot of times, young quarterback can just squeeze that a little bit and almost stick it right in Burgess's belly.
You got to think that the butterflies just calmed down their wings a little bit.
Well, they brought people inside, so they lost the inside-out pursuit. But a safety playing a nickel linebacker came up inside.
Manu Maliuna is in there as a second tight end. Lorenzo Neal, the fullback, in motion. On a first down, the counter, and Tomlinson again to about the 41-yard line. LaDainian Tomlinson, arguably the best all-around back. He says, you know what, just call me a running back. You don't have to say that all-around stuff, but a couple of years ago, he caught 100 passes, so he does everything.
He has excellent hands. He could block. He could pick up the blitz, but what I really enjoyed about spending time, and I know the coach and I talked about this afterwards, he did not talk about himself. He talked about one thing. He looked at the coach's ring and he said, I want one of those. He wants to be a world champion.
You see what he's done against the Raiders. Jaws talked about it earlier, almost 122 yards a game. His career high of 243 came against the Raiders as well. Second down and 6. Here he comes again. Straight into the middle of things. And he's about 2 yards shy of the first down to the 37-yard line. We talked a little bit about it earlier. Marcus McNeil, the left tackle for the Chargers, is a rookie out of Auburn. Now, he's not rookie size. There he is, 73, 6'7", 336. But I tell you, when you start a football game with a quarterback who's never started and a rookie left tackle, that can be a disastrous combination.
It could be, but they think this guy is going to mature much quicker than the normal rookie left tackle. He's going to have to tonight because he's on Tyler Brayton, and Brayton is one of those intense kids that just keeps coming. He'll test it.
Chargers have had 6 plays. LaDainian Tomlinson's been involved in 5. Make it 6 out of 7. Left side, first down and more. Tripped up as he got down to about the 27-yard line. Stu Schweigert from the secondary got him, but
you were talking about Marcus. Watch the left tackle, number 73, pull. He gets around there. He's going to kick out on the defender right there. Gets up inside there, and there goes number 21. You know, yesterday was the first time I've ever been around him that I liked him. I was how to coach against him. How could you like a guy that good when you have to coach against him?
That was rookie on rookie because he blocked Michael Huff, the rookie safety out of Texas, who's making the start tonight for the Raiders.
You could not even see Michael Huff. He was engulfed.
Nickel in defensively for the Raiders. 8th play of the Charger drive. First down, the 28-yard line. Tomlinson again.
They may want to get out of that nickel a little bit earlier than they normally like to.
Yep.
They used it a lot last year, too, but San Diego's going to run the ball on second long.
We talked with LT extensively yesterday about the fact he didn't touch the football in the preseason. He's touching it a lot right now.
He said it didn't make any difference because Marty's football practices are intense.
Right.
On the padded days, they don't tackle in full speed, but everything else they do with quick movement, very intense, and so he feels game ready.
He's caught a pass. He's rushed it that many times. And it's a 2nd down and 5 upcoming. He said the only thing about not handling it in the preseason is you worry about ball security because you've really not been hit that hard as far as holding on to the football. Timeout taken by the Chargers, much like the Raiders did on their opening drive. Phillip Rivers doesn't want to waste an opportunity. They have a golden one to score when we come back to Oakland after this.
Traffic. It's gridlocked all the way into downtown. All 4 lanes are...
A new level of strength. A new level of quality. Introducing the GM 100,000-mile warranty. A new level of confidence.
You're gonna get what you need. You're gonna get what you need.
With courtesy transportation and roadside assistance, it's the best coverage in America from the biggest brand in America.
Time for something new from eBay.
eBay Express is the new place to find new items you can buy right away. From new diamond earrings to new MP3 players. eBay Express, where you'll always find it new.
Get it new, buy it now. eBayExpress.com.
Plane catches fire, you got 3 choices. Burn with it all the way to the ground, jump from several thousand feet, or you can take the quick way out.
Flyboys, rated PG-13, starts September 22nd.
Saturday Night Football on ABC. Nebraska versus USC this Saturday at 8.
5:20 remaining first quarter. Raiders had an opening march that stalled right near midfield. The Chargers now have moved it down to the Raider 22-yard line on their opening drive. And they've got a 2nd down and 5. And it has been the LaDainian Tomlinson show so far.
And they're going to keep running the ball, I think, when you play a nickel defense against these guys, especially on 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Derek Gibson, his safety number 36, is playing a linebacker position.
End around again. Whoops, loose football. Rivers going to go down for a loss at the 29-yard line. Well, they already used the end around to Parker once. They came back to it that time, a missed exchange, unless it was supposed to be a fake handoff and they just made contact with each other. But at any rate, it backs them up to 3rd and long.
Well, you'll see the reverse right here with Parker coming around. And
elbow down.
Elbow down. Boy, that's football 101. The first thing you teach a guy is the ball coming to your side. Get that elbow up.
I know, but wide receivers don't go through running back drills.
That's true.
They really don't. And those fundamentals aren't ingrained. As simple as that may seem, that's a bad mistake.
Chargers were about 42% on 3rd down a year ago. They've got a 3rd and long here. 3rd and 12. Rivers has thrown one pass and completed it. You assume he's going to put another one up here. Nope. LaDainian Tomlinson on the pitch. And he goes down after a gain of about a yard.
Well, with the field goal kicker they've got,
Nick Kading, yeah, he can bomb him from here.
Marty's playing that real conservative.
And I don't blame him. You've got a young quarterback in his first NFL start. You're in 3rd and a long, 3rd and 14, 15. It is the toughest down in football for any quarterback.
You know what I wouldn't like about this? Nick Kading's going to be kicking it right where the infield meets the grass.
It can be tough.
I was down in the field earlier, and although it's very firm, you're right. It's right on the seam.
Well, he hit it right down the middle anyway. So the Chargers score on their opening drive. Nate Kading on the field goal. San Diego, a 3-0 lead with just under 4 minutes to go first quarter.
I took an NFL player to school. Maybe you can too.
It's the NFL Take a Player to School sweepstakes. Enter at NFLRush.com.
Folks,
The aerodynamic principles that keep a Saab jet in the air help the Saab 9.5 remain firmly on the ground. Introducing the new 260 horsepower Saab 9.5. Once you've built jets, you don't build just another car.
The Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters and Millwrights.
Hello, I'm Governor Jennifer Granholm. Union carpenters and millwrights are highly trained professionals whose dedication exemplifies the skilled workforce available in Michigan.
These highly trained men and women apply their expertise in supplying the dedicated workforce to keep Michigan strong.
As we continue to bring investment to Michigan, the men and women of the MRCC take pride in building our homes, our neighborhoods, and our city.
My nerves stand on end. My palms sweat. And everything's a blur. The rush is so intense. All I want to do is get even higher.
Andrea Moretti is under the influence of her local teen center volunteer. Each month, she helps Andrea stay on top of the world and off drugs. Be a coach, a mentor, a volunteer, because you have something to offer.
Chargers cap a 51-yard drive in 11 plays. Nate Kading with a 47-yard field goal. They used a little over 6 minutes. There's Charlie Whitehurst, the backup quarterback. He's a rookie out of Clemson. So you got two ACC guys, one a third-year pro who's never started a game, and a rookie behind him, and that's it.
You know, I watched him on the practice field Friday. He was impressive. Now, we haven't seen him in this kind of environment.
Right.
But on a practice field, Ron, you would have liked him.
Rashard Lee and Chris Carr are back deep. We're waiting Kading's kick. It'll be Carr, a line drive. He takes it to 10. Trying to get outside. Nice return out across the 30, out to the 32-yard line. 22-yard kick return. So Randy Moss still hasn't gotten his hands on it. He's going to be looking for it from Aaron Brooks, his quarterback, when the Raiders take over on offense.
Susan.
Oh, hey.
Frank. I called you like a dozen times. What happened?
It's my cell. Service is unreliable. So.
Well, you better switch. Then we can reconnect.
Sure. Hey, thanks for hiding.
No problem. Your wireless network makes all the difference.
You never would have believed me.
So choose America's most reliable, Verizon Wireless. It's the network.
Tuesday's gonna be a big night. Introducing Hot Release Tuesday at Walmart. Be the first to get all the latest CDs, DVDs, and video games. This week, get the Star Wars trilogy on 2-disc sets. Hot Release Tuesday only at Walmart. Our apologies to Wednesday.
點俾佢遠方嘅一位朋友樂兒收聽。
我等着你回來，還不回來，愛滿山。
92,000 are here at the Coliseum as two of the biggest rivals in college football, Notre Dame and USC, on a perfect football afternoon.
All right, let's see what happens.
Emmitt Smith, NFL legend, gridiron god, master of the Mambo?
You got nice legs.
Dancing with the Stars, live 2-hour premiere, Tuesday at 8/7 Central, only on ABC.
I saw some guys in the parking lot that did the same thing to a car out here in the... It might have been that guy.
Yeah, I think it was your car.
Yeah, I thought Halloween was in October.
So now the Raiders work from their own 32-yard line. Aaron Brooks at quarterback, 2 tight ends set. And whistles will blow this one dead. Penalty markers down.
Drayton Florence was jumping at.
Ooh, yeah.
False start.
number 76 offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And that's Robert Gallery, the left tackle, making his first start over there. Randy Moss, they didn't go to him at all in the first drive. We take a look at a couple of the plays.
Well, Quentin Jammers in real good coverage right there. I don't like what Moss does right here. Quentin Jammers looking back in the backfield. He sees the ball thrown. Moss throws his hands up. He's showing up the quarterback. He was open after Jammer left him when he saw the quarterback Brooks release the ball.
You quarterbacks are a little sensitive.
Yeah,
very sensitive. First and 15.
We all worked up here, Randy.
Here's the toss to Jordan.
Great job by Merriman.
And a great job
by Merriman. Wow.
He just stayed with it and just blasted him out of bounds.
Knees bent, shoulder pass, square. You know, just worked inside out of the play, and boom, took it right to the sideline. Can't play it any better. You'll see this. Here he is, number 56, the right side of your screen. Big. This Walker, that tackle, is about 340 pounds. Played beautifully.
Merriman, a 268-pound linebacker. That just ain't fair. Consensus NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year last season. He is something special.
He was interesting talking to.
He sure was.
Took up boxing there off-season to better condition his body.
Nothing like getting better. He talked about that a lot with us. Jordan broke one tackle and got back over the original line of scrimmage out to about the 25-yard line. And already a couple of boo birds out there looking for the football in the air. They'll probably see it here, but it's third down and a mile.
But Brad, that's the right call in that situation. You got a second and long situation. You don't need to get it all. Try to get a positive play out of it. The worst thing you want to do is keep Aaron Brooks in those long yardage situations where the defense, particularly this great pass rushing defense of the Chargers, can kick back and attack the quarterback.
3 wideouts now as Ronald Curry comes out with Whitted and Moss on a 3rd and 17. Brooks pressured. Just going to try to get rid of it. And the Raiders will have to give it up.
Yeah, but the penalty got him in the hole.
Yep.
The most penalized team in football. And what's Art say he's going to do? We're going to eliminate those penalties. Every time in training camp there was a penalty, he made the player run a lap. Well, I think they're going to have to run some laps out the
They had 147 penalties last year. That's over 9 a game, and that's 3 straight years they led the league in penalties. You start giving up the length of a football field every time you play, you're not going to win many games.
Not many.
Shane Leckler to punt.
Ooh.
Nice kick by Leckler.
Yep.
And flag down. Well, this one's going to go in Oakland's favor as Parker fields it, and he's got a good return going. It's going to be for naught, though.
That's Polk, the outside linebacker. Carlos Polk came up inside, and I don't know if he got blocked into the kicker, if they'll call it roughing the kicker or running into him. It's up to the official to make that distinction.
Bill Levy's going to tell us in just a second. It was 4th and 17.
First down now, isn't it?
Well, if it's a 5-yarder, the garden variety, it'll be 4th down again. If it's 15 yards, I think it'll still be 4th and a couple yards, Coach.
He's telling Art what it's about here.
Running into the kicker, number 52. Defense, penalties decline. First down, San Diego.
So the Chargers, the penalty declined. We'll take another look at it.
Very good acting, I might add.
I was going to say, that's pretty good.
It looked worse up here than down there.
I guess that would be called rolling under the kicker.
Sliding into the instep, something like that. So the 34-yard line, better field position to start for the Chargers this trip than their first time around.
And clearly, you know, Cam Cameron, the offensive coordinator, is sticking with the run. 4 straight runs on first down in their opening drive.
Let's see if they keep that going. Antonio Gates, their all-pro tight end in motion. Indian Tomlinson off the right side, into the secondary. Tomlinson down the sideline. 1 man to beat. Knocked out of bounds, but not before he got all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Great, simple, old, fundamental off-tackle run, Ron.
Boy, they just gashed
to the right side of your screen.
Yep.
Kick out, lead block, great block there by Lorenzo Neal, 41. Blocked by the wide receiver downfield, poor tackling. Great run. There's the block, 41 right there on Thomas Howard, 53.
They actually mark him out at about the 8. First and goal for the Chargers. Tomlinson again stops. There's a little jitter step in the hole and picks up what he can, maybe a yard or two. He's got 90 yards already.
Lorenzo Neal is responsible for a lot of the yards this guy makes all through the season. He is a brute. He's played on 6 football teams, and each football team, they brought him there to do one thing, block for a great running back.
And you know, 9 straight years, whoever's been behind him has been a 1,000-yard rusher or better.
14 years in the NFL taking on linebackers. I'll tell you, that is one tough hombre.
That's why he has a short neck.
He still looked good in the suit when he did the lineups. 2nd and goal at the 6. Tomlinson trying to stiff arm his way out. He's going to be dropped back at the 9. Loss of about 3. Asamoah, the corner on that side, made the stop.
Real good inside-out pursuit by the defense. He couldn't get turned up. They forced him back to the sideline, and here comes the corner to make the play. He proved he can tackle. See, he didn't want to run up there. He didn't want to go outside. He had to.
And Howard did a good job as well of stretching LaDainian out and allowed Asamoah to come make the play. We got that right, Coach. Asamoah.
You got it. Right, yeah. 3rd down back at the 9. Antonio Gates, last year, their all-pro tight end, had 8 catches in the red zone. 7 of them were touchdowns. Just keep that in mind. He's number 85, and he moves out into a slot on the right side. Phillip Rivers takes a timeout. So the Chargers use their 2nd one of the ball game.
See, with a kid like Rivers in there, down in these situations with Marty's thinking and running the ball, they could also run a quarterback draw.
Right.
He's really good at those kind of things.
Well, we all know who at least Drew Brees would look for down here was Antonio Gates. Let's see if Phillip Rivers feels the same way. And it was interesting when Antonio Gates told us yesterday in our production meeting that with Phillip Rivers at 6'5", he could see the ball coming out of his hand from the pocket. With Drew Brees, sometimes he did not see Drew Brees. You know, he just saw the ball coming out.
He says he looks like a giraffe back there when I turn around and look for him.
Yeah, he mentioned that, and it's important down there, especially with the big bodies. These big pass protectors they're all 6'5" anyway. Now they're standing up there working back into the quarterback's face, and if you're short, that ball looks like it comes out like a foxhole.
Well, LaDainian Tomlinson did most of the work on this drive, a 58-yard run that got him down inside the 10-yard line. Another look at this. He doesn't need much of a crease, and the one he got was a gaping hole.
Yeah. That's the 6th one in his career. You don't make many 50-yard runs in the National Football League. He's been playing a while. That's his 6th one.
Now they've got it 3rd and goal at the 9. Gates again sets up in a slot on the right side, and Rivers in the gun for the first time tonight. Rivers flares it out. It's the tight end, but it's not Gates, and he didn't quite get there. Got to the 1-yard line. Manu Maluina, the big guy, 288-pound, the other tight end.
They got him from the Rams for a 4th-round pick. He's a blocking guy. Big, strong, physical son of a gun. It takes a couple guys to get him down. Look at 3 guys.
You know, Fabian Washington, who put the shoulder in there, Dick, is down and injured, and they're taking him out. So when he hit that 288-pound tight end, he bounced off. The tight end did, and Washington didn't.
But again, you got to like the decision-making of Phillip Rivers. He's in the pocket. He didn't force the ball to the end zone. He saw Manu Maluina on the perimeter, dumped it off to him.
Will the Chargers get a touchdown on the first snap of the 2nd quarter? We'll find out when we come back.
Yeah, still playing?
How'd you do that? Just a little something I picked up.
You must never spill the Bud Light!
And this is hard because... Gotcha.
Okay.
Sweet vest, dude.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
Again!
She's the pride of Paris. But she was supposed to be torn down until she became a radio tower, then a TV antenna. And now, millions of folks climb to the top and pay for the privilege. Wouldn't you like to find new ways to make money with what you've already got?
My name is Roberta Smith. I am 100 years old, and I'm very proud of it. I'm happy. I live my life like I want to. I never thought I would live to be 100. Never crossed my mind.
Retirement Income Solutions from Genworth Financial can give you retirement income you can't outlive, no matter how long that may be. Genworth Financial. Insurance for living. Solutions for life.
Sign up for a free 30-day trial, including calls and nonstop sports, and get a $150 signing bonus.
The ball inside the 1-yard line. As we start the second quarter, San Diego leading Oakland 3-0. An extra lineman comes in for the Chargers. They'll go for it on 4th down, just inside the 1. Tomlinson had a career-high first quarter. Let's see if he touches it to start the second. He does. Airborne touchdown.
He made it.
San Diego in the end zone. And they're going to lead 9-0 with the extra point coming up.
Good call by Marty. You know, there have been times even in my career I'd gone the other way.
Right, and I'll tell you what, you know, we call LT Superman. He looked like Superman there. He got about 6 feet in the air, got over the pile, and got it in the end zone.
1-yard touchdown. Last year, he had 18 touchdowns on the ground, a career high, so he's off to a tremendous start here in the first 15 minutes and 3 seconds.
Oh, really?
Wow. I mean, wow.
Wow. I still can't figure out why the Raiders were playing with 5 defensive backs against him, taking a linebacker out.
Extra point by Canning's up and good.
Well, that was part of their scheme all the time last year as well.
Yeah.
Another good-looking drive. Covered 66 yards in only 5 plays. Most of it done by that guy. And then the capper was, as Jaws said, Superman, airborne in for the touchdown. Chargers on the road in Oakland, leading the Raiders 10-0.
An all-new Contender. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
Coach, have you seen this Coors Light Gridiron cooler box? All you gotta do is add ice. Pretty good, huh?
Brilliant, not just good, brilliant.
Coach, how many players would you trade for a cooler box?
9 of them. Both tackles, tight end, 1 guard, quarterback, running back, both receivers, and then a backup guy.
The Coors Light Gridiron Cooler Box, a case of go-anywhere plastic bottles and a ready-made cooler.
Coach, I'm thinking of coming to training camp next year.
You're spinning your wheels. Don't make the trip.
We might have to decide who lives and dies out there. Expect the unexpected.
I'm a rescue swimmer at heart.
Wow, I bet you practiced that all morning. No matter what happens out there, you stay together.
The Guardian, rated PG-13. Sneak preview Saturday.
The all-new Mazda CX-7 has got the press making a lot of noise. And it all started with a whisper. The turbocharged, direct-injected 2007 Mazda CX-7 Sport starts at $24,345. Or get a special introductory $299 a month lease for 24 months with $29.86 due at lease signing. The SUV you never saw coming has arrived.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Refreshing Coors Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. The Guardian, starring Kevin Costner and Ashton Kutcher. Sneak preview this Saturday, September 16th. Verizon Wireless. And the all-new Mazda CX-7, the SUV you never saw coming.
Maccabee Coliseum in Oakland. Brad Nessler, Dick Vermeil, Ron Jaworski, Bonnie Bernstein with you. Sold-out crowd as Art Shell makes his return to the sidelines. Second tour of duty as the Raider head man, and now he is down 10-0 to the Chargers and Marty Schottenheimer, who's got more wins against the Raiders than any coach in football. Kading to kick, and Carr will take it on the 8-yard line. Chris Carr looking for an avenue up the sideline, and he's got one. And he's out across the 45-yard line. Good-looking return.
Good return, lousy kick.
LaDainian Tomlinson, great first quarter. And Bonnie, he really loves playing against the Raiders.
You know, it's just yet another example of how successful Tomlinson has been in his career against the Raiders. Last year in October, he actually pulled off the hat trick. He caught a touchdown, and then he ran a touchdown, and we're used to seeing that. But you know we're not used to? He actually throws for touchdowns, too. At an LT form, he really had no clue what was going on until somebody pointed it out. He said, yeah, I guess it'll be something nice I could tell my grandkids when I get older.
His career passing numbers, 3 out of 4, 47 yards, 3 touchdowns. I told him there's some quarterbacks not that good. And Aaron Brooks is finding things very tough. Sacked by Luis Castillo back at the 37-yard line. First sack of the night.
Brought the pressure off the corner there.
Well, what's happening, you're seeing Aaron Brooks drop deep into the pocket using the 7-step drop. And I tell you what, they're just coming off the edge, getting good angles to break Aaron Brooks down. He had no shot because downfield coach to combine a 7-step drop. You're running routes at 15 to 20 yards.
Plus, if the running back's going to pick up the linebackers, you better get up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're already in your face.
Well, this is a coaching clinic for me tonight.
No, not really, but you know that.
Castillo and Merriman are probably going to share that sack, I think. And now it's 2nd down and 18. And the Raiders have to run the ball to get some of it back. They pick up about 4. And still, the 3rd down and long situation they wanted to stay out of. And they did on their opening drive. But they haven't been able to stay out of it the last 2 times they've had the ball. And still nothing to number 18.
13 plays, not a look to number 18 yet.
Their 3rd down efficiency last year was really poor. It hurt them, you know. And, that's the problem. If you're going to run the ball, you're going to have more 3rd down situations. Normally get 12 to 13 a game. If you're running a lot and not running well, and you're not throwing well, you're going to end up with more 3rd down.
Well, we haven't seen that Art Shell commitment to the run yet.
3rd down at 14. Randy Moss is in a slot on the left side. And now Aaron Brooks takes a timeout. I don't know that I've seen 2 timeouts taken by each team in the first half this early in a long time. Brooks will trot to the sideline. A big 3rd down and long coming up for the Raiders when we come back.
Saturday Night Football on ABC. Nebraska versus USC this Saturday at 8.
Real Auto Parts Store, Glendale Auto Supply, known for service.
Our customers come back so often we consider them friends.
Nobody knows antiques like I do.
We're up on all the latest technology and all the production year changes.
Glendale Auto Parts, all the parts, all the time. Glendale Auto Parts in Livonia, Southfield, Walled Lake, and Farmington.
Really want to buy your home elliptical or treadmill from the guy who sold you your golf bag? Or would you rather buy from a factory-trained professional at American Home Fitness? And right now, every Precor elliptical is on sale. Save $300 to as much as $800 on the entire line of famous Precor ellipticals. It's the Precor elliptical sale at American Home Fitness, Michigan's most trusted source for exercise equipment.
It's kickoff time at Marty Feldman Chevrolet. Let's meet Chevy's starting lineup. The Impala, Trailblazer, and the all-new 2007 Chevy Tahoe.
And being America's #1 brand and #1 value, we've got deals you can't pass up.
Deals like this all-new 2007 Tahoe for just $259 a month, or the 2006 Cobalt for only $99 a month.
So don't sit on the sidelines. Get the biggest deals of the season at Marty Feldman Chevrolet, voted #1 in Michigan for customer satisfaction.
This time last year, Tom Walsh was running a bed and breakfast in Idaho with his wife Ann. Now he's back as offensive coordinator of the Raiders, and he's got another 3rd and long. Sometimes it's not how long you have it, it's what you do with it when you have it. They only got 22 yards.
Brad, I agree. Here's the key. You look at the number of plays right there. The Chargers have only had 3 more plays. Time of possession pretty close, but look at the yards right here. That was huge.
This is the 3rd, make it the 4th time they've had 3rd down and more than 10. 3rd and 14. Penalty markers down. Brooks down again. Just got swarmed under. Sean Merriman again coming around the corner, and he has been a monster so far.
And he's also was offside.
That's what the flag's going to be
offside.
about.
Number 56 defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
You know, he'd probably take that 5 yards just because he got a chance to hit Brooks again. It's still going to be 3rd and long.
Woo. Yeah, he beat the count.
Gallery's
he
going
beat the count and the tackle.
But coach, you know, we had this discussion. A lot of quarterbacks will tip. A lot of centers will tip. And we saw the center on that particular tape, Jake Grove, who was kind of pointing out. He put his hand down. Then the ball was snapped. When you do your film study, you look for every tip you can. Merriman may have gotten a tip from Grove on that play. Jumped it a little bit quick there.
Let's see if Aaron Brooks looks to Randy Moss for the first time tonight. 3rd down and 9. Brooks may not have time to find anybody. And down he goes again at the 45-yard line. Castillo is there. So is Merriman.
This guy is a man. He's the best young defensive lineman I've seen come out since coming back into coaching in '97 from Northwestern. He is very intense, very agile, and he's never knocked off his feet.
And again, Randy Moss looking for the football. Shane Leckler in to punt again. Second straight 3 and out for the Raiders. Eric Parker waits on the other end. And he'll take it at the 16. Got by the first wave and almost got 10 yards out of the return. So with a 10-point lead, Chargers have got the ball back. Next week, ESPN's Monday Night Football showcases the defending Super Bowl champion Steelers. They'll take on Byron Leftwich of the Jacksonville Jaguars, who won their first game over the Dallas Cowboys yesterday. All the action starts at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, and can be experienced in high definition on ESPN HD. That's next Monday night. So the Chargers come back out. Fabian Washington, by the way, who was shaken up down inside the 5 on the last drive for the Chargers, is back out there at cornerback for the Raiders. Chargers haven't passed yet on first down. Now they will. Well, just in the ground. It was supposed to be a screen to Tomlinson, and that blew up, and Rivers just got rid of it.
Yeah, I think Turdell Sands, number 90, defensive lineman, smelled the screen, went over there. Sands did, Rivers did a real good job of just laying the ball on the ground.
Absolutely right, Coach. You'll see number 90, Turdell Sands, right there. He grabs. He grabs Uti and throws him out the way.
You're not going to the screen.
You're not getting to that screen. Good job of understanding what the offense was trying to do. Set up the screen, tackle the running back.
He's big enough to eat the running back at 6'7", 345 pounds.
Second down and 10 for the Chargers. Phillip Rivers, the handoff to Tomlinson. Only a yard and a half, maybe.
Another good play by Davis. Yeah, another good play. Big, strong guy. We drafted him in a 2nd, 7th pick a few years back, and he ended up being a practice squad for a year and that kind of stuff, and eventually didn't go. It was just a matter of time and being patient with a great big guy like this. You'll see him there, right there on the center's nose, working there. He's playing it straight away, and bang, gets him down. Did a nice job. Just takes time for those big guys to mature, and he played very little college football, 1 year.
Looks like a passing situation for Phillip Rivers. They haven't tried to throw one to Gates or McCardell yet. And it's Antonio Gates in motion as Rivers fires, and he got it complete all the way out to the 45-yard line.
Beautiful double move by Keenan McCardell. This guy is like a convenience store. He's open 24/7. You know, he's everything he does. You know, he doesn't have great speed, but that time he ran a double move route. Step, watch it, and we didn't get to see the very first part of that.
Coach, how about the throw? Don't forget the quarterback. Watch the double move.
There's the first move.
Fabian Washington, good position, but look at the timing of the route.
Beautiful.
Excellent anticipation by Phillip Rivers. I also like the design. They move Phillip Rivers out of the pocket with the roll to buy some time to let the route develop deeper down the field.
Michael
Turner getting a carry and got about a yard. Keenan McCardell, that 18-yard pickup on the last play you saw in his 15th year out of UNLV. The only other offensive player still around from that draft is Brett Favre. And now he's got 826 receptions. That's 10th all-time. And as you can see, he's got a streak going that started a long time ago. He's an awfully good football player that not a lot of people recognize.
And a great leader within the organization as well.
2nd and 9. He goes out to the left side.
They got a linebacker down on the bottom of the screen, spread out down there. See this?
Rivers looks, fires deep for Gates. Got him down to the 32-yard line. And that's the dimension that tight end brings to the game, a pickup of 22.
See, the formation used forced the defense in a tight situation over there. They had receivers spread out, fullback over to the sideline, out of the backfield, puts him in a one-on-one situation over there, and he's going to win most of those battles.
And Michael Huff is a 4-3 safety. This guy can play corner safety, and Gates just whoops him. But I love, again, the anticipation of Phillip Rivers. Can I say Drew who?
Not yet.
Not yet? All right.
3 plays ago, I said he hadn't looked for McCardell or Gates, and the last 3 plays, both those guys have their hands on it. Now it's LaDainian Tomlinson. Off the left side again. And inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. Speaking of Drew Brees, we mentioned earlier, he's a starter with New Orleans after leaving. 20 wins and a 96-plus rating. First time ever that somebody's won 20 games and been over 90 as a quarterback rating over 2 years, and then they get rid of you. Of course, he had the shoulder injury in the season finale. He signed as a free agent with the Saints. If he wasn't in New Orleans, Aaron Brooks wouldn't be starting here. Phillip Rivers might not be starting for the Chargers either. But Drew and Phillip Rivers had a conversation a couple days ago on the phone. We'll talk about that as we go. So far, Phillip 4 out of 5.
They remain great friends, which is very important.
On second down, play action. Rivers steps up trying to buy himself some time, and now he gets down, gets what he can, and got to about the 25-yard line. You know, Jaws, you started in what, your second year?
It was my third year.
And Dick, you've been around a lot of quarterbacks. This is kind of the way it should be. Learn from a guy and then come in.
And he liked the whole concept. He didn't fight the concept. He had a good attitude about it. He has a new quarterback coach in John Ramsdale, who was with me for 3 years in the Rams, with Mike Martz. He knows how to coach those quarterbacks. And this guy has poise. I could sense that Marty and the offensive staff really don't worry about him. They have confidence in him.
Third down at 3. Rivers, little shovel pass inside. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's going to be about a yard short. Kirk Morrison knocked LaDainian Tomlinson off his feet. You saw that graphic about the quarterbacks starting a season with a quarterback and a backup that had never started in a game. The Panthers with Chris Wenke and Damian Craig and Matt Lytle were the team that started a season a few years back that didn't have any experience at that signal calling position. And now Nate Kading, who's already hit one field goal of 47 yards, is going to line one up from 42. Trying to stretch the San Diego lead, 3 more. And this one, he missed off to the right.
Flag down.
Penalty marker down.
Running into the kicker. Number 21 defense. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
You know, this is what Art Shell is trying to fight and trying to change. Giving an opponent a penalty, a possible scoring drive. They did it 25% of the opponent's scoring drive last year.
25%? Kept the drive alive?
Gave him a penalty. First down that kept the drive alive for a score.
25% of the time?
25% of the time.
That's incredible.
71 opponent drives, 18 first down penalties.
We saw this yesterday. Running into the punter or roughing the punter penalty between the Broncos and the Rams gave the Rams life, and they subsequently went on to win the ball game. Here already the Raiders are at a 10-0 hole. Asamoah is the guy that ran into Kading, and that's first down, and Tomlinson and opening on the left side, and he's inside the 15-yard line. Stuart Schweigert got him down, but he picked up 6 more yards, and he is at 100, fellas.
Here they run it toward the wingback, and they seal off the defense, lead with the fullback, cut back, pull out that tackle, and here he goes up inside.
Marcus McNeil at 6'7", 336. The young fella looks agile getting around the corner.
You know, that 288-pound tight end over there doesn't hurt.
That's right.
LT, 100 yards on 14 totes. That's not counting his pass receptions. 29th 100-yard-plus game. Second down, a long 4 for the Chargers, threatening again, already leading 10-0. Tomlinson looking for a little bit of opening on the inside. Tough sledding there. Lance Johnstone made the stop for the Raiders. We're under 7 minutes. San Diego controlling the football game, controlling the clock, and doing it with number 21.
It's about how we expected this game to play out. San Diego try to control the clock, control the time of possession, keep Randy Moss and his big playability on the sideline. But right now, this Raider defense, they've got to bow their backs, and they have got to make a stop. They got to slow down the momentum of the San Diego Chargers.
Remember, they forced a field goal that Kading missed. Now they'd like to force him into another one. This is a 6-minute drive.
They're in an unbalanced line over to the left side, really loaded up. It didn't help him.
And they did stop Lorenzo Neal. Kyle Brayton made the tackle.
You'll see they had more people on the left side of the formation than the right, a legal formation, but normally you're trying to load up and get more people. You'll see this from the left side. See over right here? You got a lot of people over there.
Well, they had number 70, Shane Olivier, who's normally the right tackle, move over on the left side, and the tight end came to the right side. So they have what a lot of teams call that heavy formation.
We call it elephant.
Nate Kading missed his 42-yarder. He's going to get a try of 29 here, and he has hit his last 17 field goals inside 40 yards. Made his first one, missed, and now he's got another chance. They're going to take another timeout, and that's it for the timeouts. Shane Olivier, I think, had a problem with his helmet. They'll get that straightened out, and they'll try a field goal when we return.
Shh. Something's coming.
What?
Listen and learn. Turbocharged, direct injected, electroluminescent gauges. Sports car.
Introducing the SUV you never saw coming. The all-new Mazda CX-7. Like every Mazda, it all comes back to.
On game day, what's inside will change this place. Colors will be newer, things will be clearer, real will be realer.
Realer.
When the big men play, you'll see it all again for the very first time. Look.
Whoa.
It's amazing. It's the mirrors.
HDTV powered by DLP. See how millions of tiny mirrors make the picture amazing.
Oh, Hoodie, monument to the durable. Fast friend, uncomplaining sucker of sweat. In our most trying times, you still tried. When other garments stopped at the neck, you said, oh no, the head needs a garage. Our arms would pull off well before yours, yet this is how we treat you.
Sign up for a free 30-day trial, including calls and nonstop sports, and get a $150 signing bonus.
As we remember 9/11 so vividly from 5 years ago. Nate Kading, 29-yard field goal attempt, up and good. So it's 13-0 with 5:36 remaining. And the Raiders are going to have to get something going offensively for Art Shell when we come back to Oakland in a minute.
Thursday, September 21st. Make a move with TV's hottest doctors.
Mama.
It's a new season and a new night.
Do women have 2 sets of panties?
The season premiere of Grey's Anatomy, Thursday, September 21st, only on ABC.
A brand new...
This is the 2007 Ford 500 Chrome Edition, the one car that brings a higher level of confidence to the street. With unrivaled safety, the comfort of best-in-class interior space, and great fuel economy.
AZ Plan customers can lease a 2007 Ford 500 SEL Chrome Edition for $239 a month from your Metro Detroit Ford dealer.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Must be about 2:30. Shell's using correction fluid to do a French manicure. Brandon's got himself another tosicle. And Adam will be attacked by killer bees in 5, 4, 3, 2. Looks like somebody missed snack time.
Get back to your senses with a new way to snack. McDonald's Snack Wrap. Tender all-white premium chicken breast meat with lettuce, cheddar jack cheese, and ranch sauce in a soft flour tortilla. Try it for just $1.29.
Nice nails, Cheryl.
Toyota has brought thousands of jobs to Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee.
We design and engineer Toyotas right here in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
We build Toyota engine blocks in Jackson, Tennessee.
We build Toyotas right here in Georgetown, Kentucky.
And the all-new 2007 Camry is better and more fuel efficient than ever. It's one of 9 different Toyotas that get 30 miles per gallon or more.
We're building a better Toyota every day.
Toyota, moving forward.
The San Diego Chargers have scored on their first 3 possessions, and they lead the Oakland Raiders 13-0 with 5:36 remaining in the first half. Nate Kading, who just hit the field goal, will tee it up as he had a second opportunity. Missed one, but after the penalty, he had a chip shot from 29. They give him the 13-point lead. Chris Carr had a nice return the last time he got his hands on it. He waits for the Raiders back at the goal line.
That's a better kickoff this time.
Carr will take it at the 5. Across the 20 and out to about the 26-yard line. Well, Aaron Brooks so far, Jaws, has had a heck of a time getting anything going for the Raiders offensively.
Well, Wade Phillips, the defensive coordinator, has a tremendous scheme based out of his 3-4 defense, 3 down line and 4 linebackers. They love to slant, twist, and stunt to free guys up. You see, here they bring the linebackers from the outside, the push up the middle. They wreak havoc on the quarterback. Brooks right here is having a tough time getting a comfortable cradle to throw from.
He's only 1 for 4 for 9 yards, and he's been sacked twice. There's Wade Phillips, the defensive coordinator of the Chargers. First down, Oakland from its own 26-yard line. Randy Moss still hasn't touched the football. And now he has. And he's run out of bounds after a pickup of about 5. You know, when he was with the Vikings, they used plays like that where he caught balls near the line of scrimmage. They really hadn't utilized him like that last year in Oakland.
Well, that was a running play. That was just a side adjustment. I think the quarterback saw the people up there right where he was going to run the football, so he either what you call it old smoke or whatever, just boom, threw it out there to him. He hitched it. He got more than he would have run the ball.
Right on, Coach. A running play was called. The corner gave a big cushion. Moss just was turned around. Brooks stood up and threw him the football. Finally got the ball in Randy Moss's hands.
And a pickup of 5. Chargers showing blitz. They're going to go right back to the same thing. And first down for Randy Moss. And he gets out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. So they did basically the same thing, a pickup of 10. And here it is again.
Yeah, you'll see it right here. It's a running play. As you see both those backs coming to that side. So Brooks just stands up and throws him the ball. You know, the corner gives this kind of cushion. Look at that cushion. Hey, take it. Take the positive play. Now what San Diego's going to have to adjust. Bring that corner up, maybe roll the safety over the top. But all of a sudden, now you're running in 7 at box. A better opportunity to run the football with Lamont Jordan.
First down at the 41-yard line. Brooks deep drop this time. Look out. Scrambles out of the pocket. Now he's got a lot of green in front of him. Across midfield. And he's got a first down. Nice run by Aaron Brooks.
You know, it's obvious that Wade Phillips has decided to pressure him on these rundowns and get him in long yards. Again, see, they're bringing linebackers to the left side of your screen. They didn't pick him up properly. He's out there flushed and running, and he's going to make some yards. This is one of the best things this guy does. He can run the football, and he's hard to sack. He really is.
He did a nice job of feeling that pressure. No one open downfield. So far, he's been judicious with the football, not making a big mistake and taking the run opportunity when it's there.
Judicious. When I first coached you couldn't pronounce that.
He still can't spell it.
Oh, man, you guys are rough.
14 for Brooks on that scramble. Now he's firing to the outside, completes it out, and it's Randy Moss again. So Moss has 3 catches on this drive, a pickup of 12 and another first down.
Good protection allowed him to throw this ball. One-on-one situation.
Moss, yep, singled up here on Quentin Jammer. Moss pushing hard, really good stem, threatens Quentin Jammer deep, does a nice job of coming back. Good offset throw by Brooks.
With that kind of defensive corner technique where you turn to the inside and run, you're going to guarantee you don't get beat, but it's hard to cover the out patterns.
You turn your shoulders parallel that sideline, there's no way you can come out of that break.
This is a really important drive for Art Shell and the Raiders offense. They trail 13-0. They look sharp so far as they marched it down to the 33. Here comes a blitz. Brooks stands in. Now he goes down in a heap.
He's got to see that. He's got to see those guys coming. He knows he does not have that time.
Sean Phillips and Donnie Edwards are there to combine on the sack, the 3rd of the night.
Good job. Here they come to the left side of the screen, and right up in the middle, they got him one-on-one situation. Cross-charge it. Bang. Donnie Edwards. Good job.
And the problem is you got Randy Moss running a deep corner out. That's going to take 3.1 seconds. And right now, Brooks is just not getting that kind of time.
Moss is going to take a walk to the sideline.
I wonder if they have a 3-step drop passing philosophy.
We haven't seen it yet.
Scheme. Yeah. Slants and crossing patterns, just, you know, get the ball out of the backfield quickly.
Brooks back to throw on 2nd and 17. Across the middle, completes it. In and out of the hands, or did he fumble it? It's going to be incomplete. It was Courtney Anderson, the tight end, who couldn't hold it. Let's get a 30-30 update. Here's Carl Ravitch. Carl.
Hi, Brad. Baseball fans in San Diego know the Padres lead the wild card race. They're concerned about the Marlins. Anibal Sanchez follows up his no-hitter with 7 innings of 4-hit ball. They get a win, score 1 fewer run than the Dolphins did points on Thursday. Cody Ross had 3 home runs. And back on the field, Deion Branch, the holdout for New England, now a Seahawk. Patriots get Seattle's #1 pick in the 07 draft. SportsCenter follows your game, mobile ESPN alerts all the time.
All right, Carl, thanks. 3rd down and long. Brooks in trouble again.
Merriman 1-on-1 just ate him a lump. 8 calories lunch coming around the outside.
Oh boy, and he's got the bull going.
Now, the problem is, Coach, you're getting in 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17. You're very limited in what you can do. You
Left
have to go to
screen.
the deep drop. Check it out right there. Gallery just can't handle the speed and quickness of Merriman off the edge. Woof, watch it right here. Game speed. You try to block this guy. What, are you kidding me? Still working hard. He makes the play. That's boxing. That was that boxing right there. You know, that quick jab, and boom, he's in the backfield.
Muay Thai.
Who?
That's his martial arts thing that's got the boxing going on.
Muay Thai.
2-minute warning. They need Muay offense. The Raiders do. It's 13-0 Chargers.
This man bought his wool suit at Men's Warehouse for $200. This man paid twice as much at another menswear store. So while they both look smart, one of them actually is. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Why don't we have a wireless network like the Kumar Swamis?
Hello, neighbor.
Show-offs. Because ours is more exciting. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Which messages will I get? It's like a fun little surprise.
That last time wasn't.
Grandma's forgiving us now. Haven't you, Graham? She will.
Doesn't your family deserve America's most reliable wireless network? Now, buy the latest VCast Samsung phone with a navigation system. Get the second one free. Verizon Wireless. It's the network.
So now this DirecTV Superfan thing is going to show all these NFL games in beautiful high definition. Well, let's all run out and get bikini waxes so that we look nice for our close-ups.
Up to 9 games in HD every Sunday with Superfan. Only on DirecTV.
The all-new Mazda CX-7 has got the press making a lot of noise. And it all started with a whisper. The turbocharged, direct-injected 2007 Mazda CX-7 Sport starts at $24,345. Or get a special introductory $299 a month lease for 24 months with $29.86 due at lease signing. The SUV you never saw coming has arrived.
LaDainian Tomlinson has been the offense. Sean Merriman's been the defense. And the Chargers lead the Raiders 13-0. And Art Shell's return to the Oakland sideline as a head coach hasn't been pretty for the fans who came out here in full force and have been here a couple of days. A lot of them haven't seen what they were looking for. Shane Leckler will have to punt again.
This guy's one of the best punters in football, if not the best.
The guy in the stands or Leckler?
Leckler. He's the pooch punter here. Now he's going to try to drop that inside.
Parker will field it at the 12 and get buried.
Good coverage.
1:51 remaining here. Don't forget, next week, ESPN's Monday Night Football will show you the defending Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers. They'll take on Byron Leftwich and the Jacksonville Jaguars. All the action starts 8:30 Eastern Time, 5:30 Pacific, and can be experienced in high definition on ESPN HD. Well, the Chargers with a big lead. They're in a hole here. Not good field position at their own 12-yard line, but they lead 13-0.
And Randy Moss cheering his team on. He was voted by his teammates to be the offensive captain.
LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the first times tonight he's been stopped for no gain or very little, and he has a few words with the defense. Let's check in with Bonnie.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brad, if there's somebody in the Randy Moss has really matured camp, it is Art Shell. You guys talked about he was voted the team captain, and while Shell has heard all of the give me the ball rumors, he hasn't heard any of that. He says Moss has been the model citizen. He's worked his butt off. If he's missed a route in practice, he'll be the first one to say, hey, this one's on me. It won't happen again. And if one of the other guys slacks off, he'll get on their butt. So, you know, this is only week 1. Let's keep that in mind. But so far, so good as far as the relationship between Art Shell and Randy Moss.
On 2nd and long, Michael Turner getting some work, and he gets it out to the 20-yard line. Turner doesn't get a lot of work when you're playing behind LaDainian Tomlinson, but last year he had over 300 yards, average almost 6 yards a carry. and scored 3 touchdowns. LT getting a little bit of a breather and a well-deserved one.
Marty Schottenheimer told me this guy is really a fine football player. He says eventually he doesn't think he'll be able to keep him because he'll go off and be somebody else's starter. But, you know, in his career, he's carried the ball 77 times for a 5.7 average and 3 touchdowns. He's a fine football player.
Raiders have taken their last time out with 56 seconds remaining, hoping to force a punt here and a 3rd down upcoming and trying to get the football back.
And there's a fine football coach. You got to play for him. I got to follow him in Kansas City. That's a tough act to follow.
I played for Marty in 1989, and I got to tell you something. He gets all lathered up
for the Raiders.
He has been very successful at beating the Raiders. But boy, I tell you, it's Raider week. You know, Marty would come in the locker room on Saturday before the game, and you know, you don't need a game plan. You don't need that. This is going to be a tough physical battle. It's not going to be X's and O's. Hit him in the mouth. That's right, because that's how the Raiders are going to play you.
See if the Raiders can stop the Chargers on 3rd down and 2. It's Turner, and they don't stop him. He's still going forward. Out across the 25 and a 1st down, and so the Chargers can do no worse than a 13-0 lead at halftime, unless they put the ball on the ground. Coming up at the half, Stuart Scott and Mike Ditka will have the Lexus halftime show for you. They'll have the latest, including the Vikings win over the Redskins, news around the NFL. Carl told you about the trade today. Seattle getting Deion Branch. Tonight's Major League Baseball action and a lot more. Stu and the coach coming up on the Lexus halftime show. So we're down probably to the final play of the first half as the Chargers are going to take a knee. Phillip Rivers in his first start hasn't been asked to do a lot. The reason being, number 21's in his backfield and has had a huge first half. And you hear the chorus of boos. Ladainian Tomlinson, who averages 100 and almost 22 a game, and he's got over 100 in the first half. Halftime, 13-0 is our score at McAfee Coliseum in Oakland. So let's go over and join the guys. Stu and Mike standing by with the Lexus halftime show, fellas.
Welcome to the Toyota, to the Lexus halftime show. Fans in Oakland, despite being down 13-0, they are still as rabid and as geeked up as ever. They still got a whole nother half of football to play. We've had a whole nother game to play already. First game of the doubleheader, the Redskins and the Vikings from our nation's capital. Chris Berman there the entire game with his gang of merry men. Boom.
All right, Stu, thank you very much. To say the least, a poignant day and evening in the nation's capital. 184 beams of light on the Pentagon, remembering 5 years ago, 9/11/01. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Berman. Good to see you once again, along with Steve Young, Michael Irvin, Tom Jackson. Theme this weekend, the road teams coming in at the big stadiums, home opener, and the road teams having their way. Could Minnesota do the same in Washington against the Redskins? Well, certainly the fireworks, a fever pitch, almost 91,000 at FedEx Field. We're hoping to see the Redskins positively, absolutely deliver on this night. But on the very first series, it was Brad Johnson throwing deep a lot, and early area out to Troy Williams. Steve.
Brad Johnson, 16 of 23, 230 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. I think we'll see the same thing next week from Brad. Very
Chester
consistent.
Taylor running up the middle for a touchdown. Tom, they did abort the extra point.
Get used to him running over the left side of that line, boom.
Antoine Randall. And then on this punt return, we're not done yet, Mike. Hold on. We got one more. Most electrifying play of the night.
Yes, he is, Boom, and this is why they brought him in from the Pittsburgh Steelers, to give them a boost on special teams.
The counter screen to Liddell Dickey Betts, who guitars it down for big yardage on the screen for Mark Brunell, and then Clinton Portis didn't start, but he finished this drive, and the Redskins had themselves a 10-6 lead. The Redskins wanting more. Brunell to Santana Moss. They finally opened up the playbook. We didn't see it all August.
Well, Mark Brunell sets his feet, actually follows through and goes forward with the throws. He throws the ball pretty well. He just backs up too much.
13-9 at the half, but the first drive of the third quarter, Brad Johnson, Cuckoo, Marcus Robinson, a touchdown, 16-13 Vikes. And then we're tied at 16 fourth quarter. Under 3 minutes to go, Johnson to Williamson. Penalty skins. And the Vikings look poised in the whole second half.
That's all about Brad Johnson under pressure.
Ryan Longwell, 31-yard field goal, just over a minute to go. Bang! And the Vikings lead it 19-16. But the Redskins have time against Brad Childress' Vikes. What would they do with it? They got a pretty good kick return. And then Mark Brunell to Santana Moss. And you had that the field goal in overtime coming up. But No chip shot. A 48-yarder for John Hall. And no shot.
Boomer, you got to hit the net. You might dismiss the field goal, but you have to hit the net.
At this level, you have to hit the net.
And so the Minnesota Vikings come into Washington and beat Joe Gibbs and the Redskins 19-16. And Brad Childress, coaching his first game ever in the National Football League, comes on the road and beats a Hall of Fame coach, Joe Gibbs. So another road team, another first-time coach. We still know nothing. 1916 Vikings. Stu?
And that's the story in Washington, D.C. Here in Oaktown, Stuart Scott alongside Mike Ditka. Coach, the Chargers came in looking for their 6th straight win over the Raiders. What do you see that they're doing that has just kept Oakland on its heels?
Well, sometimes when you're trying to go forward, you take a couple steps backward. Right now, looking at the Raiders, they are not a good football team. They're not playing with any inspiration, and they don't know, they don't act like they know what the heck they're doing out there. Come on, pick it up and do something. This is not a good football team.
They're supposed to be the intimidating kind of team, but LaDainian Tomlinson has 101 yards, and we're at the break.
Basically one big play. But that shouldn't demoralize the whole football team. Get out there and get after people. This is a great run, there's no question about it. The Raiders should be playing better than they're playing.
That was LT over the top for the touchdown. This halftime show is presented by Lexus and the new 303 horsepower GSH 350.
We've come to the birthplace of gridlock with 2 cars and 1 goal. Get off the island first. The new 303 horsepower Lexus GS 350. You can't lose.
Just got word out of Seattle. Sean Alexander was injured in an off-field incident involving a lemon and a wiener dog. He's questionable for Sunday.
Super fast video alerts. When something important happens, the phone calls you. Sign up for a free 30-day trial and get a $150 signing bonus. Learn more at 1-800-GET-ESPN.
Welcome back to the Lexus Halftime Show.
Some NFL news. Deion Branch's holdout is over as the Patriots traded him to the Seahawks for 2007 first-round pick, a Super Bowl 39 MVP entering the last year of a 5-year deal, held out of mandatory minicamp and all of training camp. Elsewhere, according to ESPN's Chris Mortensen, a source close to Trent Green says the Chiefs QB will likely miss at least the team's next 2 games due to that concussion. A CAT scan and MRI were both negative. Team spokesman had no comment. Green is still in the hospital. Some baseball, A's and Twins. Twins began the night just 2 back of the Tigers in the Central. Frank Thomas has been ridiculous. Home run now in 6 straight games. This one, top of the 4, his 6th straight game with the shot, 36 of the year. That's an A's record. Bottom 6, Twins up 3-1. Torrey Hunter, peace. His 24th home run of the year. Twins go up 4-1. They win it 9-4. So here you go, up to the minute standings in the AL Central wild card. The ridiculously hot Red Hot Twins, just a game and a half back of the Tigers, and they now lead the defending champion White Sox by 2 in the wild card. White Sox are playing the Angels tonight. Over in the senior circuit, Mets and Marlins, Anibal Sanchez, first start since his no-hitter, and he came out on the roll, honoring those lost to 9-11 5 years ago to the day, striking out David Wright, then Jose Valentin, and then Jose Reyes. Sanchez, 8 Ks in 7 innings. He also went 2 for 4 at an RB. Bottom 4, Dan Uggla is straight ridiculous. His 24th home run of the year matches a home run record for a rookie second baseman. He went 5 for 5 on the night. Bottom 7, Cody Ross, already with 2 homers, make it 3. His 3rd dinger of the night. Ross, 7 RBI. Marlins lay a beating on the Mets. They beat them 16-5. Your NL wildcard standings. The Fish now, 2nd place, all by their lonesomes, just 2 back of the Padres. And remember, the Marlins were once 20 games under 500. Banana story going on in South FLA. Right now, here in Oakland, Sean Merriman has 2 of the Chargers' 4 first-half sacks. rocking Aaron Brooks' world. San Diego leads Oakland 13-0. This halftime show presented by Lexus and the new 303 horsepower GSH 350. We're coming back.
An all-new Contender. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
Gas meets electric. High performance meets low emissions. You can drive 2 cars, or 1 without compromise. The RX 400h with Lexus Hybrid Drive gives more to the driver, takes less from the world.
Your Lexus perfect play for week 1 comes from the season opener Dolphins and Steelers Thursday. Pittsburgh capped the victory over Miami. Heath Miller as cool as the other side of the pillow. 87-yard touchdown catch from backup Charlie Batch. That is your perfect play. LaDainian Tomlinson had 500-yard games last season. His first half of 2006, he's got a $101 and counting. Chargers lead the Raiders 13-0.
Like to try our new pan pizza?
Yeah, I'm a pan. That spells P. Yeah, I'm a pan. I'm a cheesy pan.
I'm in.
The new deliciously indulgent Domino's Pan Pizza. Fresh dough, loaded with more cheese. Get a large 2-topping for just $10.99. It's Domino's new Pan Pizza.
The reputation keeps growing as Bob Sellers welcomes Buick to their Pontiac GMC product line. Since 1972, Sellers has earned a reputation for treating customers right, which is why they've kept coming back for new model Pontiacs and GMC trucks. Now with the Buick line, Sellers gives you even more to choose from, like the all-new full-size Lucerne or the 7-passenger Rendezvous. Sellers Buick Pontiac GMC. Brand new lineup, same great reputation at Grand River and 10 Mile and Farmington Hills.
Do you really want to buy your home elliptical or treadmill from the guy who sold you your golf bag? Or would you rather buy from a factory-trained professional at American Home Fitness? And right now, every Precor elliptical is on sale. Save $300 to as much as $800 on the entire line of famous Precor ellipticals. It's the Precor Elliptical Sale at American Home Fitness, Michigan's most trusted source for exercise equipment.
Look great, pay less.
Hey guys, face it. You love wearing imported suits by big-name designers. You just hate paying the big price. Well, now Van Dyke says,
look great, pay less.
At Van Dyke's 3-for-1 suit sale, you pick out 3 suits and just pay for 1. 3 for 1. Carl Kanai, Botticelli, Fubu, they're all 3 for 1.
Look great, pay less.
New suits arriving daily. Hurry to Van Dyke's 3-for-1 suit sale at Van Dyke's on 10 Mile, just west of Southfield Road.
Home Appliance Mart is the place to get the right appliances to enhance your life. Our experienced sales staff will show you our kitchen display so you can find the appliances that are perfect for you. With a wide selection of respected name brands like GE, Viking, Wolf, and Genair, we'll show you the latest models for your next generation home. Professional grade, large capacity. We have the appliances you're looking for. So drop by Home Appliance Mart on Northwestern Highway at 14 Mile and Orchard Lake and let us show you service, selection, experience.
Hey, car and truck buyers, there is no need to wait for a better sale. There won't be one. Hi, folks. Dan Walters here at Suburban Honda in Farmington Hills, where right now it's our big red hot, clear the lot model year clearance event. We've taken every 2006 in our giant inventory, priced them so low you can't say no. Top Honda Ridgelines, Motor Trends Truck of the Year. Right now they're on sale, $279 a month, folks. We love this stuff. We're open 9 Monday through Friday, 10 to 6 on Saturday. Suburban Honda, you come and see us.
For some football. Are you?
Governor Schwarzenegger ready for some football.